Hello, welcome. If you are here, can you please put something in the chat? If you are here. Is anybody here? Is anybody here? If you are here, put FLB rules in the chat. Okay. 2 people are here. Can you hear me? Okay, I'm going to get started. Well, this game is going to be Leo and Henry, the 2 teams contending for first place at the moment. And Henry is the 3rd place team, and he's got the odds against him, mostly because Leo is pitching his best starting pitcher, and Henry is terrible at home, and so he's probably going to lose this game. But the 2nd place Leo, he's trying to stop the 2nd place Leo, who, as I said, is doing a lot better. Although he does have his 2nd best pitcher in Justin Verlander, or his 2nd best pitcher on the hill in Justin Verlander, he's really hoping that he can win this game. Leo is probably going to win this game, mostly because Clayton Kershaw is on the hill. He has not been that too good for Leo this season, but on the other hand, he has been for Lucas. He has been really solid, and I think that's going to play a huge factor in tonight's game. Also, Henry has a decent lineup put up there with Arenado back in there. He is batting 7th in tonight's game, and Betts is not in the lineup for Henry, but for Leo, it's the top 4 that's going to have to lead the way, as the bottom 5 is, his own words for it, are not very good. And the pitchers, Justin Verlander versus David Price. Now, Clayton Kershaw. In real life, it's Clayton Kershaw who's better. In FLB, because of the 2 ERA, that's a huge advantage in FLB, and compared to the 3 ERA. And then there's also the 2K, 1-2K, and the 1K. That's also a huge advantage over Henry. And they both have set out bullpen pitchers. Henry's main reliever is going to be Luis Severino, but Aroldis Chapman is going to come in to close the game. And Leo's bullpen, it's mostly going to contain Sale and Craig Kimbrell, who has really only faced Henry this season. He's faced me once. Now, a couple days ago, there was the trade deadline, and there were a couple trades that went around. Lucas made a couple of big trades. One, he made one to trade away Pete Alonso for Shohei Ohtani, Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Nola. And then he also gave, he got Pete Alonso back from Henry for JT Realmuto, who I think made Henry's roster. Who made Henry's roster, which he can do which he's a solid catcher, backup catcher, because there's Buster Posey, because he has Buster Posey. Now, another trade, that's all the trades. There was trade talk for Felix Hernandez going to Henry for Mike Trout, which was a decent trade idea, but that didn't happen. That ended up falling through. Now, tonight's lineups, Henry's lineup, Leo's lineup, which is the home team, it's Betts, Cano, David Ortiz, and Albert Pujols. That's a really good top 4. Mookie Betts, who has had a decent season, I'd say. He had a really good opening day with 2 home runs in his first game. Robinson Cano, I think he's the leading MVP candidate for Leo. David Ortiz has been pretty awesome for Leo as well. And then Albert Pujols is just a good player, one of the best of all time. And then JD Martinez batting 5th. He has not had a great season for, all 3 teams. He's been on all 3 teams. Technically, he's only been on 2 teams, but Henry accidentally took him by accident, which I would say was kind of a funny mistake. He ended up having to give him back to Leo, who made who didn't, I don't think, played him at all, traded him to Lucas. And that for Chris Sale and Nick Anderson and Wilson Ramos. Acuna also went to Lucas in that deal. He started in the last game where Lucas lost in 8 innings, 3-2. So JD, and then Lucas traded him back to Leo. No, wait, that was for Aaron Nola. Well, I'm messing things up. But so then you got Trey Turner, who has had a really good season for Leo, but has not been the main starter, oddly enough. And then Juan Soto who's only played a couple games for Leo, but he has been a superstar. You got Jose Ramirez, who has not played much for either team. He played a lot in season 1, but ever since then he hasn't played that much. And then you got JT Realmuto, who has been a pretty good catcher for Leo. He's been his main catcher because Leo doesn't really have anybody else. But he did have Wilson Ramos in a game, and he threw out 2 of my runners, which was very, very annoying. And I got kind of annoyed by that. Henry's lineup, on the other hand, is... Wait, no, he does have their lineup. Whoops. Okay, Betts is leading off for Henry. Trout, Lindor, Pujols, Cruz, Altuve, Arenado, Harper, and Posey. So that's Henry's lineup. Betts has had a pretty good season. Trout has not had a great season, but he's been good for him. But he's the best MLB player, so that's a huge win. Lindor has been really good for Henry. Henry says he's the leading MVP candidate. Albert Pujols, I think, is playing first base, has been one of the best designated hitter or first basemen in the league. You got Cruz, who's batting 5th. He hit a go-ahead homer in the game. 1 MVP in me and Henry's game, and then Jose Altuve. He's at second base. He played in last game, didn't do much. He has the second best batting average behind Jeff McNeil of the City Vetro Sluggers. And then you got Nolan Arenado, who's playing third base. He didn't play last game, and Henry didn't really have a third baseman until he figured out that McNeil could play third and Cruz was in the outfield. So that was kind of funny. And then Bryce Harper is batting second to last. He's been solid, I'd say. And then Buster Posey has just been his main catcher. Justin Verlander is the starting pitcher, and Justin Verlander is the starting pitcher. Also, wait, there's nothing else. Okay, time for interviews. I am first going to interview the visiting manager, Leo McDonald, who is coming in right here. Oh, wait, need this, and what's this?
Hey guys.
Okay, so...
How many we got watching now? 7? Nice. All right.
Okay, first question. You both won your last game. Who had the better win and and which game was better, do you think?
Well, Henry just had a great win against you. So my game must have been my last game against you. Remy, how'd that one go then?
I think you won. Yeah, I don't remember either.
I had a bullpen game. Yeah. Obviously that game isn't very memorable. So I would go with Henry just had a really good win. I think the momentum's on his side. But I was coming into this week, the second last week, season penultimate week of the season, and I was down by 2 games. Now I'm down by a half game, chance to tie it up here. So I think I'm definitely riding momentum, but I think the immediate momentum was with Henry because he just had that crazy one today.
Okay, do you think Henry is going to win, even though the odds are on you?
No, I think I'm going to win. I think I have the better team. I have the better record. Henry's terrible at home, which is what he's here. He's terrible at me, which is what's happening.
At home he is 0-6. He's 0-6 at home, and then on the road he is, and then against Leo he is 1-5.
Yeah, so neither of those things are going in his favor. I've got the far superior starting pitcher. I ate up Justin Verlander last time I played him. Yeah, I think everything's going my way. I think I'm going to win this year.
Okay, third question. I know you're confident coming? Why are you confident coming into this game?
Well, as I said, I've been doing well. I've won the past couple games because I won against you and then Henry beat you, which was good for me. And again, yeah, I just feel like everything's going in my direction. I've got the better starting pitcher. I've got the better record. I've got the better team. My lineup isn't great, but I've been able to have success with lots of different types of lineups in the season. So I just feel like all the different factors that you look at when you look at who's going to win a game, I feel like I've got all those factors going to my side.
Okay, thank you for coming.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay. Henry!
Yeah.
Time for your interview. It's time for your interview. Sit down.
That's nice.
Put your paper here. Okay, first question. Do you think you have a chance at the first seed? Or are you going to try for the first seed?
All right. I mean, that's a really good question, and I don't have just like a perfect, okay, this is the answer for this because, it's just I want it, and it's technically possible, but it's a long shot. I would need, 3 straight games to win?
Yeah, you need to win.
You can't win a game?
I can't win a game. Leo can win, has to go 1-1, lose against you, and win
So
against
basically,
me.
you have to lose so I'm going to play you twice, and you're going to play Leo once?
No, this is week 7, so I have to lose out. Leo has to lose to you and beat me, and then you just have to, and then you have to.
I mean, so I'm trying to do it, and I don't have a lot of confidence in it because obviously that would be really tough. But I think the competitiveness that I'm now putting in a situation to have not being eliminated is good because it's preparation for the postseason. Actually wanting to win and knowing winning the game matters.
Wait, do you not want to win now?
No, but if I was locked out, it just wouldn't really matter to me because it wouldn't affect anything. But having this extra competitiveness, I think, is good practice because when the postseason comes, I really want to be fighting. And what I've done post-All-Star has been really, really good. So I'm glad about that. And today's a really big game because winning it means I'm still in this thing, but losing it means I'm locked down into 3rd seed. So, yeah, this is one that I care about.
Okay, the chances of you winning are slim. Do you still think you're going to win?
I don't know. I mean,
you got to face Leo's top 4: Mookie Betts, Cano, Dave Ortiz, and Pujols.
And I've struggled against that top 4, those players. They've gotten big plays against me. So I'm a little bit worried, about those top 4, what they can do against me. But I don't know. I think that I've got an opportunity to take this game. I think I've got an opportunity to win this game just because I've got a really strong lineup with Lindor, who's been phenomenal, and Cruz, who's been very good. Won the MVP the last game, got that go-ahead home run. I think the reason why I don't doubt I'm going to lose this game, it's one player, and that's Clayton Kershaw. It's just I can survive against his top 4. I can hit well. My relieving can do well, but I don't know how I'm going to hit on Kershaw.
Okay, why are you confident coming into this game, if you are confident?
Well, I mean, I found a lot of confidence just because of what I've been doing lately. I've won a 14-inning game. I just won a 7-inning against you. 8-inning one against you. I've been taking really close games and getting the better edge. I'm 3-2 after the All-Star break. I've got the best post-All-Star break record. I don't know. It's just I feel for the first part of the game, the first half of the season, it was just I could not score big runs, and I could not hold the other team to.
You're not the only one who had a big stretch. I had a 36-inning stretch where I only scored 6 runs.
I know, and it's just that was really tough for me. But I came back from that All-Star game. I was making moves, making trades, really trying to get better, and I built some confidence, definitely. I was at a pretty low point going into All-Star weekend, but I think I've definitely built that up.
Now, you were doing the interviews on All-Star weekend, but this question wasn't on the paper. Do you think, if you were here now, do you think you would be confident or less confident?
What do you mean if you were here now?
Or if you were interviewing me, do you think you'd be confident going into the postseason or not confident going into the postseason?
All right, so I got to answer your question. I don't know. I mean, with Sale, if you didn't make the trade with Sale, I'd have more confidence. And I think that was a good trade on your end. You got 2 star outfielders. But when you have that type of rotation with Chris Sale, it's just going to be really, really difficult to hit on DeGrom or Kershaw, and Sale's another really solid sub-3 that you've got in there. But now without him, it's like, I don't know, I felt like your offense was fine, but that power stretch from 2 to 6.
It's usually like 2 to 5.
That's basically just a nightmare for the other player.
Or
And
you hate it. You hate
Yes,
facing
you
it.
still probably have the best rotation in the league. I wouldn't be certain with your chances anymore because you don't have Leo's rotation challenges yours, and that makes it a little bit less promising.
Makes sense. Okay, that's going to be it for the pregame show, and we are about to get started in this FLB game.
All right, can I just say one thing? It looks like the chat is disabled. I'm not sure why. It says it's enabled on YouTube. So, Lucas, do you want to keep on working that maybe while the game is going? So I'm sorry about that. We'll do our best to fix that. So
Wait, does this work?
you have a pen, Henry?
Oh my god. Why is this disabled?
All right.
Did I just fix it?
What do you mean? Can you chat something?
Wait, can you chat something? Chat something?
You just write something. Just try writing something. Sorry about this, guys. No, it's disabled.
Why?
No, you were just getting rid of that notification. Yeah, guys. Sorry. I imagine none of that.
Wait, can you guys do it on your end? Or?
No, they can't. Yeah. So this is a bit of a roadblock, but I'm not really sure what we can do about it. Yeah, I'm really sorry about this.
Oh, let's see. Can you super chat?
No, you can't. I'm really sorry about this, guys. So, yeah, I'm not sure. In the live chat, I'm looking at the settings.
Oh, just
Enable it.
What?
disable and enable.
Disable it. Okay, let's say save. And then if we write something again. What?
You just full screen.
Oh. Or
No, I think you.
oh, because I disabled it, then I gotta go back. Enable it.
Enable live
And
chat.
then let's see. Does this work?
Sorry about all this.
Wait, but where's the live chat now?
Oh my god.
I think we're actually gaining likes through this. I think people are actually liking this now.
Cool.
Now we. It's not. Sorry. Yeah,
Wait.
but why is it full screen now?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm sorry.
Very, very sorry.
Yeah, it says it's not made for kids. Yeah, I checked all that stuff. None of it.
Enable slow mo.
No, that just means that you have to like.
We'll have live chat.
What? Yeah, we have it not for kids.
How about you just get Dad down here? You can help.
What? The channel's not for kids. Yeah.
Or it's not supposed to. Kids can watch it, but
Yeah, but it's not made for kids. Let's see.
Not like this.
First, we gotta figure out how to get the live chat
School videos.
back up here. Like what happened exactly?
We don't know.
We've got 10 people watching. I mean, that's not many, but this is still super embarrassing.
It'd be worse if we had like 1,000 people.
How do you? What did somebody press to get it so that we? Oh, it's this. This is it. What? No.
Thanks for sharing. Just click on a different button. Maybe the little thing up there.
No, that doesn't do anything.
Yeah, we screwed something up here.
Maybe just to end it and
No, we're not gonna end it.
No, we're not doing that again.
Henry, can you stop touching the computer? Is this we completely lost the angle? There we go. If anyone's gonna forget.
Let's just play the game.
Well, I just don't know if the live chat's even enabled because we can't see it anymore.
Okay, if you're watching, can you tell? Oh, wait, no, we can't see
You
it.
can't see the live chat. That's the problem.
Wait, I'll be back.
Yeah. So, we'll figure this out eventually, but it might take a little while. So for you watching, we just lost a viewer. Yeah,
Ooh,
that
that's
makes
tough.
sense. Yeah. So for you guys watching, I would just say put in the chat whether you just want us to play, but you can't. What? No, I'm not.
Go to 5G.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Make sure you're on the 5G.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, I'm putting it on the 5G.
Sorry, Dad.
Can you tell?
Wait, can you tell?
Yeah, we're on 5G.
All right.
Your connection is unstable.
No, it's not.
Stable.
No, it's not. No, it's not anymore.
Okay. So maybe
The problem is we can't see the live chat anymore.
Yeah, Dad.
It's like it
you could
disappeared.
probably fix that, Dad.
you can't see it.
Like,
Yeah, look, it
it's
just
be on full
disappeared.
screen.
Somebody pressed the button. Yeah, it's like full screen, but it's not full screen.
Where is
It's
it
just-
normally?
It's normally just here,
Yeah.
but somebody pressed something. I don't know who it was, but it's not there anymore. See, we lost another viewer. We're losing viewers
no.
fast.
Losing viewers.
We should just play.
You're
Yeah,
hemorrhaging
let's just
viewers.
play.
We should just play.
Okay, Dad, can you try to fix it? You got to make sure your head's out of the screen so we can still see it. Like,
Well,
There
what am
we
I
go.
supposed to do this while you guys
or
are playing?
yeah, or get really
What's this
down
button
low.
here?
What? That's no, none of this stuff is gonna help. It's this would just trust me. None of this stuff. Yeah, we're losing viewers so fast. Oh, we're back up to 8.
Oh, you're back up to 8. Woo!
Okay,
Well,
I need
yeah,
to-
Dad, you get down low so you can't see you in the video.
Look, I don't know.
No,
I have
that's
no
not-
idea how to do it. So
Don't mess with anything on this
how
side.
about I don't mess with anything?
Okay, fine. All right. Well, we gained another view. Now we've only lost 2. All right, bye, Dad.
We need to just go. And play.
Bye.
Hello, everybody.
Leave.
While they're working out these technical difficulties, I'm going to do a musical performance and tell some jokes.
This is not running nearly as smoothly as the last one. Censored. Okay, yeah, this is not working nearly as well as our last one.
No. Okay, I need a thing to write down.
We're just gonna start playing.
I don't think
Here's
we are.
Boogeyman.
No, stop it. Henry, stop it.
Okay, no, come on, let's get
Yeah, I
started.
know. I'm just gonna. So what happened exactly?
We just like full screen then, can?
Yeah. We lost another viewer.
Oh my god, no!
We're losing viewers by the second.
Okay, come on.
We've
let's
lost
go.
30% of our viewers.
Guys, tweet if you know someone who left. Text them and be like, "Come back, please."
Okay, can I please
Yeah,
just play?
ow.
Yeah, let's just play, Leo. Let's go.
All right.
The live-
Yeah.
No live chat.
No live chat. Sorry.
We'll get started.
We'll
if
just
you
watch
can,
the game.
If you can
Get people to come back though.
Get people
if
to
you
come
can
back.
live chat, please live chat, but we cannot see your
Yeah,
live
but Dad
chats.
will help.
Okay.
All right, guys.
You're-
So sorry about the live chat. We are down to 6 viewers. Okay, we've lost 40% of our viewers. So if you know who's leaving, please tell them to come back. Let's get started. Sorry so much about this.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm okay with this. I should set up. This is not moving nearly as
No.
smoothly as the
Like,
last one.
that's the first one,
Wait,
yeah.
is this the All-Star game? Yeah.
What? The All-Star game? Yeah, this was bad. I think I just screwed it all up when I accidentally started the live stream like 2 minutes before we were actually gonna start it.
Okay, I'll just do a game recap in between innings while Leo sets up.
What do you mean do a game recap?
Like, or an inning recap.
Oh yeah, because you can't monitor the chat.
I would monitor the chat, but there is no chat.
All right,
Alright, let's get started.
let's get started. Ooh, somebody just G-chatted me. Maybe somebody's figured it out.
It's very good, right?
Okay, so let's go.
Somebody's up to the plate.
Good job.
Milky Bits.
3.
3. Who's pitching?
It's
Verlander, right? Nope. Why am I rolling on physics?
Yes.
4. Wait, is he? No, he's a 340, right?
Oh god.
10. Come on.
No tag.
Yes!
And Betts is out.
6. Tag out. Heading to second. All right.
So tag out.
So
to
lead out,
first.
tag in a second.
You know, you could have a tag out to first.
Yeah, well, maybe. Anyway, but so what that means, guys, is that he got a single and then he was tagged out trying to make it to second. Next up, we got Robinson Cano with 1 down. He's got a hit. Let's
Kyle's
go.
got a hit and increases his MVP chances.
He's definitely a candidate. 3
Single.
Single.
So 1 out single. Verlander not off to a
Singles
great start.
to deep
Right
right.
field. 1 on
Cano
first.
does not
Ortiz.
steal balls. All right, David Ortiz. He's been a big power hitter. He's been playing really well.
If
lately.
Ortiz gets a hit, I'll probably put Severino in the bullpen.
What do you want?
It's a little hot.
Line out to short,
It's not gonna do anything.
and there's 2 down. So Albert Pujols, last chance for Leo. Try to score. Here in the top of the first, he's got 2 hits, but he's only got 1 run.
Yes.
And that'll be the inning. Another line out.
out. That
This
one
one
was
is second. So 2 hits. When nothing happens, we head to the second inning.
Okay. Inning
And-
recap. In this inning,
Nothing happened.
first there was a tag out, then a single, then a line out,
We're up to 7.
No,
then a line out.
So,
I don't.
Okay. That's
So-
it.
pretty much just
Oh, wait.
recapping what you literally just.
What did someone do with my papers and my cards? Your cards?
You don't need those.
Yeah, but like how I
Doesn't matter. Just we don't need those.
Nope. I can find them. He's just
Henry,
ready.
you can play.
All right, so bets to lead things off. So Mookie Betts plays on every team, and he really is good. Next season, we probably won't use doubles, and get ready for next season, season 5. It's gonna be a good one. We got the 700 baseball cards.
What? Yeah. All right. Let's go. Clayton Kershaw on the mound. He's had a great season. Well, actually, no, he's had a terrible season, but he's a great pitcher.
But
So
for
And he
Lucas,
has
Keep
like
that
every single pitcher record.
what? Yeah. All right, rolling. And the second place for all of them too.
Betts can't get on. He lines out.
Lines up to short. So a big difference between these 2 starting pitchers is not only the ERA, but also Justin Verlander only gets a 1K percentage. So there's also a chance that we all have a tag out, which happened last inning. Didn't matter. But
But it
occasionally
can
if there's a
go, yeah.
runner on, that can lead to an RBI or an advancement of the runner. However, Clayton Kershaw has a 2K percentage, meaning he strikes out closer to 1/3 of his batters than 1/6 of his batters. So there's no way you can get a tag out.
Yeah, which means if you're out,
Because that tag out spot is occupied by the
Right.
second strike
Mike Trout.
on the 6th.
He's out,
He's out.
so 2
So
straight
Kershaw-
batters retire as he gets a strikeout there.
Going smoothly as he struck out. What happened?
And now you got to deal with Francisco Lindor, who's been dominant
leading
this
MVP
season.
inning, he's got 5 homers.
6.
It's over
well,
400 batting
he's got
average.
5 or 6. We are
Yeah.
not completely sure.
All right.
Yeah,
And now
anyway.
Lindor.
Strike 1.
Not gonna let myself
We have a new rule in FLB that if you roll it off the table, it counts as a strike. So if you roll it off the table 3 times, you're out. Automatic.
All right, Lindor. Hit 3. He's out.
Oh yeah, he's like yeah.
Grounds it
We're up
up
to
over to third
So a
base.
smooth 1 for Kershaw, and we head to the second. Still 0-0.
That was
Critical
a
game.
very smooth
Coming to
inning.
the
No
camera.
runs. That was a very smooth inning. 0 hits, 0 runs. And we go to the second, which is a great inning. Oh, no. Wait. Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh no, 6. Just keeps on lowering. Well, to those who are still on, thank you for being
Yeah.
loyal to FLB.
Yeah, imagine without the live chat, that takes a lot away from the game. So sorry about that. We're probably gonna do another one over Thanksgiving break. So
Sometime then. Sometime around
yeah, sometime around Thanksgiving. So we'll try to figure this out. So by that one, you'll be able to live chat. So please stick around here though, because these are really fun for us, and it's not as fun if we don't have any viewers. So
Okay, who's
Sorry.
up?
6.
JD, you don't need to be checking that all the time, okay?
JD
JD Martinez
Martinez.
to start off the second.
He's out.
He's out with another
Tag out.
tag out. This one also going to second. So JD gets another hit, but not hit, an untrue hit, as we call him here at FLB.
Now Turner. 1 down.
Trey Turner. He's been a great shortstop. Really hasn't gotten a lot of playing time because he's competing with Francisco Lindor, who is also on Leo's team as addition to Henry. 4th season though, not an MVP candidate at all.
And he grounds it.
Grounds to short 6-3. It's the official scoring. If anyone's keeping a scorecard, I doubt anyone is. Juan Soto. He's got a hit.
Yeah, I like that. That's like. Okay, sorry.
No, that's a good one.
Yeah, but it's
Right.
only 6.
Juan Soto.
Soto 9 or 10 is 1-0 Leo. Anything else, but it's just a 2-out hit, which might not.
Juan Soto 2 out.
He
5. Not Soto. Does he have triples?
Yeah, he does.
Triple, no, 1 over 1 here. It's a single. 2 deeper field.
So a big time single for Soto, and you have to remember, Verlander has that ability to have tag outs. So there could be an RBI tag out to third for Ramirez even if he gets out. That's a little bit worrisome.
When Lou's lineup really falls off, I don't know if Lucas talked about this in pregame.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, yeah, because he's got an insane top 4.
I talked about the top 4, and then I talked about the bottom 5.
All right, Jose Ramirez.
Ooh,
He's got a hit and a 2-out hit.
You roll it
Could be an RBI.
from higher, okay? Like you have to roll it from higher.
Or you could do my superstitious thing.
I'm not gonna do that. That's a lot of work.
No, it's not.
Lucas has a superstition where he runs up to the table every time.
No, let me show you how it's done.
I don't care.
It's
Honestly.
not the 6
All right,
hitter. Let
no,
me show you how it's done.
it really doesn't matter. All right, Jose Ramirez. He's
Just
got
nothing good.
hit.
Oh my
8,
god.
is that a homer?
Yes.
He has triples, right?
Yeah.
Triples. Yes, he has triples. Home run.
2-run blast
Homer.
over
Wait,
Verlander.
2. Deep right field. Let's go.
Okay,
And
shut
things
up.
just stop going.
Why are you screaming?
Now, normally playing an FLB game, we would get
Okay,
the
now he's
home
out.
run song of the player's respective team. So Jose Ramirez plays for the Indians. We'd hear the Cleveland Indians home run song. That's
Which is
essentially
the
a good one.
same as
But
the
because we're live streaming on YouTube, we can't because copyright issues. So we can just celebrate the homer, the first of the season for Jose Ramirez, and it's 2-0. Leo promised to eat Justin Verlander alive, and that's what he's done.
He's already
so
out.
far.
I mean, this is what I was talking about in the pregame show. A homer from Jose Ramirez. I actually said the top part of the order, and then the bottom part is not going to be that good.
Anyway, but yeah, so Jose Ramirez, 2-run
Sends
blast,
Verlander out of the game.
and Luis Severino's in already, and a weak bullpen for Henry.
And
So-
give just a little recap. There's 2 outs. This is just another boring inning, and then all of a sudden, Juan Soto pulls out a single, and then Ramirez strikes Verlander and sends him out of this ball game. Verlander has an ERA like over 6 this season. He's
Ouch.
JT Realmuto
Ooh.
now.
Predictions really
like a
were
pain.
correct.
2 outs.
Alright, so
He's
this
the
inning's
last batter of the
probably
year.
kind of
As much as I want Henry to win,
Luis Severino coming in. Is
the
he a
odds
1-2
are
pick?
really on Leo.
JT Realmuto.
Oh
2.
my God, like you're still
Oh
getting
my god.
hit. Can you stop now? You got your 2 runs. Now can you stop having amazing innings?
2. He's
He's got a hit.
And a
8 or
2-run hit.
9. It's a double.
6.
He's like the only catcher that
Yeah,
has
has triples.
yeah,
He hits enough triples that he has a chance to do that. Singles.
I don't think he's ever
No
tripled.
doubles. To be fair.
I mean, nobody really triples in that.
So there's a double. So
I mean,
3
there's a
straight
chance,
hits.
but actually, they probably triple more than in the MLB because that never happens.
I know,
all
you
right.
got like 5.
JT, all right, Mookie Betts now. He's definitely an MVP candidate. He had 4th home run recently with a runner in scoring position, 2 outs.
And you
trying to
can't.
add on
If he
more.
gets 4 straight 2-out hits, no, too long. And Severino doesn't want to tag out. So ground out.
Grounder, the first of 3 unassisted.
Or it could be a 3.
So-
It depends on where it is.
Anyway, a 3 unassisted.
Yeah, I know. If it really
So
feels
that
unnatural,
ends the inning, but the damage is done.
Okay,
Let's see.
I do the
Wait,
recaps.
yeah, sorry. But
I
the
do.
damage is done. Let's see. 4 hits, 2 runs, and he's up 2-0.
I
He
could've
takes a
said-
big lead heading to the
I
bottom.
could have said that.
All right, you gonna do the recap?
Yeah, I am.
Okay,
That was the
then.
second.
Yeah.
The top of the second. Okay.
So top 2.
2 runs, 4 hits.
And now Henry's got to bounce back.
Okay, so in this inning, Leo basically dominated Henry. He went 4 hits, 2 runs, and he got like 3 consecutive 2-out hits, which was pretty insane. And there was a 2-run homer by Jose Ramirez. That was pretty cool.
All right.
So Henry beat Leo in their last encounterment, but before that was 0 for 5 against Leo, and now he finds himself down. It's early though. That's what I gotta be thinking. It's early. I can still just make up a few runs every once in a while and win this game. It's too early to say who's gonna win. Here's
Last
two
game,
goals.
Lucas made a.
Unlike Leo and Henry, Leo,
Unlike last game, Lucas made a comeback in the bottom of the 6th inning, I think.
Yeah.
Bottom of the 6th inning, there was a man on second for Cody Bellinger who hit a 1-out home run to tie the game, and then they had a runner at second with 2 down, but could not score. He also,
Unlike Leo and Lucas and Henry, Leo is not superstitious, so you won't see him making sure that he's holding something while the other rolls are, or charging the table right before every roll.
All right, Wolves. Come on.
Leo, Henry says he's not superstitious,
Yes,
but
you,
he
you
is.
know he is.
Yeah, no, he is.
Come on, Wolves.
He always needs to be holding the
Who got
6-sided dice when
It's
he
just
rolls.
nice to be able to grip something. I need to.
That's one.
That's trick 2.
No, it's
No, you dropped it over there.
That's
No,
not.
that
true.
doesn't count.
Okay, fine. All right, strike 1.
You need to get hit. We're down. Come on.
Pools 2.
It's Kershaw. Why is it after Kershaw?
259.
I hate Kershaw. He's got such a low
Is that the
ERA.
stats card?
What?
Stats Kershaw?
If you don't have the stats, Kershaw, he's way.
No, it's always, it automatically goes to.
All right, come on.
259.
Something under 59. I've got a hit. I need to get a hit. I can't get unlucky because of Kershaw on the mound. Yes.
2. He's got a hit. Our Pools with the lead off. What's it gonna be?
Come on, come on. Strike
That's
one.
1. That would just be like a foul tip and then be strike.
Home run.
9. Wait, is that a homer?
Yes. That's
So
a
make it,
homer.
that would still give me the lead, but wait. 9, yeah, it's a homer.
I get
Just
robbed
one-
so much.
Well, unless he gets stopped.
Deep right field.
Yes.
Pools with the home run. Here's Pools. Kershaw on the mound. Oh, he drives one. Deep right field. The ball's going back at the track, and it's gone.
Unlike the last game, we are seeing more offense and homers in this game, unlike the last live stream where there was only 3 total runs. This game, there's 3 total runs in the bottom of the 2nd inning.
Or
And that is
in the
big.
bullpen now,
Pools
Chris
starts
Sale.
things off.
You might think Chris Sale's going to be a starter. Why is he in the bullpen? That's because he doesn't have another scheduled start for the rest of the season. So Leo can be free to pitch him in relief because he doesn't have to worry about resting him because he's not pitching again.
Lucas did that in a game with Kershaw, and he would have started Kershaw against Leo this week, but he's going to start him
In the
against
next
Kershaw.
game of the season, actually. Right.
All right, so up to the plate is Cruz, who hit the go-ahead home run in the 7th and won the MVP of last game. If he hits a home run, hello tie ball game. There's still nobody out, so damage can still be done in this inning. Here's Cruz.
That's great one.
You gotta remember though, Leo's best part of
You
his
jinxed.
lineup.
There was 2.
Wait, Betts already don't have that, right?
Wait, would 2 be
But
a
still,
jinx?
a lot of good players are coming up for Leo, so you might want to score some more runs if
Henry,
he
you
wants
were
to.
jinxed. There was a 2.
Whatever. I like your strings healthy.
No.
Cruz, 2. Oh, and then still Kershaw. Come on, get another piece of luck.
Let's be out. He could be out if
Yeah,
you roll.
he could be out. 6. That's
That's
over
a
the
automatic
51.
reroll.
Oh, why couldn't you gotten a hit?
All right, a reroll for
Come on.
Cruz. So
So
nobody
annoying.
on.
So
nobody
annoying.
out. It's
I
2 to
hate
1.
Kershaw's ERA. Like, this makes me cringe. And Cruz 2 again. Come on.
Oh my
You can't
God.
roll over 59 twice.
That
And
was
like
just
I'm rolling
funny.
so many 2s
That would be
with
so
Leo. Like it's not that likely that I'll roll a 2. Like why can't you just get a 1 or a 0 and be an automatic? All right, so Pools got the 2 and then hit a home run. Cruz failed the first time, gets a reroll, and now has a chance and is out.
To be out! Let's go! A small chance, and he is actually out. Henry was hoping for the hit. Didn't expect that once that's a fly out to center. And there's 1 down, and Leo gets the lucky bounce.
That's so unfair. Why
Don't
does
say that
Cruz
with
have to
ice,
have
'cause
such a good ERA? Okay, here's Altuve. 1 down.
I was like, batting late.
Damage still can be done.
Of his caliber.
Well, I mean, like, I want Trout at second, and the door's being awesome. He's not going to get it clean up.
Yeah, but why Pools 4? I mean, I guess you're both kind of 4.
Yeah, we actually are.
You
I love
both
that
have Betts
because
at 1.
multiple teams can have the same
Pools
player.
is 4 on the season. Maybe just 3. Here's Altuve. He's out, so 2 down.
That one's for sure an out. That's a ground out to the pitcher. So a 1-3, and
Still at
that's
that's 7. Someone
that's
joined.
2.
Thank you, whoever joined. It's very nice of you.
Right. There's 2 down.
Arenado up the plate.
No!
He's out.
Hitting over.
Flyer
A homer!
to center.
Gets gets them back into this game.
So Henry's down by 1. That's less, but
Okay, game recap, inning recap. A leadoff homer by Albert Pujols makes it a 1-run game, and then Cruz gets 2 rerolls, not 1, but 2 rerolls. And then Altuve gets out, and Arenado also gets out. So we head to the third. It is a 2-1 game.
So remember, Nelson Cruz has a 3 out of 10 chance if he gets a hit of hitting a home run because he's got more home runs than doubles. So if any of those 2s he drilled under 59, there'd be a significant chance of an actual home run, which would have tied this ball game. Henry's very, very disappointed. Now he's got to get through a really good part of Leo's hitting, so he needs to get a stop here.
Also, something else to remember, Henry's got momentum now for the home run, but it's still 2-1. It's Leo's ball game at this moment. Robinson Cano. 3.
Yes.
8. Fly
Round out.
No fly. Oh, no, it's separated. Yeah. What, 5-3? All right, there's 1.
So one
You just dropped the
One down on Ortiz. So if he gets through these 2 power bats, Ortiz and Pujols will have the most career home runs of any FLB players. And that is a pretty good chance. Actually, no, now we have Mickey. Oh, no. Ortiz
Also,
has
you
one.
probably noticed, slight change of scenery. Our last live stream was at Lucas's house. Now we're in our house. So, slightly different.
We would have had a different camera angle, but their cat.
Yeah, but my cat knocked my computer off the thing that we had set up and almost broke it. It knocked like the outside part out of place and had to pop it back in. So, all right,
Like dislocating your finger.
David Ortiz.
Ortiz.
He's got a hit.
Ortiz is on.
Ortiz with the 1.
Told you.
9. Second over of the season. Deep right field. Boom! It's 3-1. As we are seeing a lot of action.
We are seeing a lot of homers that we did not see in last game, which is.
And now it's 3-1.
So Ortiz hasn't hit a home run in 2 seasons, which is very rare for him. Big Poppy, you know him. He's a huge power hitter, but 2 seasons without a home run. A couple of games ago, early on after the All-Star break, he hit his first one. Was in tears. Great moment. And then just now, he hits his second.
Actually, the
Of the
last time he
season.
homered was 1 week ago against Henry when Henry.
Someone's got to head into the bullpen, and the person who's
But
going to
David
go into the
Ortiz.
bullpen is James Paxton.
David Ortiz sends one deep.
So you might be wondering.
Imagine the Boston Red Sox home run.
You might be wondering why in the world is James Paxton coming into the bullpen? He's pretty bad. But the reason why is Henry has been playing a lot of extra inning games, and a lot of his pitchers
Not
get
as
it.
much as Lucas.
No, not as much as me. In a stretch of 6 games, I played 4 extra inning games. And like
You played
50
56 innings in 6 games.
Yeah, that it.
And wait, you're supposed
56 innings in 6
And
games.
that's with
and
6
you're
inning
supposed,
games.
you're supposed to have 36, so you got an extra 20 innings.
Over 6 games.
That's-
That's like an extra 3.
And in 4 games, I played 4. No, it was 3 games. 3 games, I played 36 innings.
Yeah. So his bullpen is wearing thin. So Albert Pujols now with 1 out. Here in the 3rd.
He's got a hit.
He's got a hit. You predicted it.
I know.
Is that actually? Oh yeah, that actually is a
And
hit.
he's got a home run, as we see in row 9 or
8.
double.
Oh, it's only a double. Come on.
Well, late.
No, this is just
predicted
ridiculous.
again. I got.
I mean, this is just ridiculous.
The offense.
3.
Henry and Henry said in his interview, I said in my interview, I'm referring to myself in the third person, but
Well,
because I'm an announcer, I'm not Henry right now. But I said that it was going to be getting past Kershaw. That would be the problem. But I've scored a run. I've gone past Kershaw, but
You
it's
didn't
actually been the getting through the four best bats, and then also Jose Ramirez. That I've struggled with. So a double by Pujols, there's still only 1 out, and more runs can cross the
3-1.
plate. This is becoming a little bit of a blowout.
All
It's
right,
early. It's still possible.
So a
for
double,
Henry.
and now JD, who's pretty good for Leo since his return. He started with Leo. So Leo drafted JD Martinez. Then Henry stole him unknowingly, but Henry stole him, and for a while he was on Henry's team. Then Leo took him back, what was rightfully his.
I said this.
But he immediately traded him to Lucas, who then,
When I
probably
talked about
at the trade deadline, traded him right back.
Wait, but
So
has
he's
he
been on
not?
all 3
I
teams.
mentioned
He's
this in the pregame
swapped
show.
hands 3 times per
Has he
quarter.
gotten a hit yet this season?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
got
literally
one.
has a hit today. So, he's been
No,
pretty
wait,
good for me since
Jay, I talked about it in the pregame show. How he was on Henry. Henry just kind of took him, gave him back to me, Leo, and then I took him.
All right.
And then I
So
traded
those
him.
first few weeks of FLB, like it was just kind of chaotic. Like,
Yeah, there are so many stoppages of play. Anyone who got our newsletter, we kind of stopped doing the newsletter when school started because we just didn't have time. But
Well, no
if people
one's-
want it
no
back,
one's a
I would
member.
say put it in the live.
Yeah, but you have to become a member. So like become a member.
$7.50 a month. Anyone who wants
Visit
to.
our website and
Yeah,
email
visit our
us on
website.
email.
Our website, Lucas, you know the link.
Oh, yeah. Sites.google.com/recess Fantasy League Baseball.
That's our
Google.
That's our website link. Sites.google.com
I'm very good at memorizing
/new/fantasy.
easy URLs.
Like
All right.
baseball-reference.com.
Yeah, I
All
know.
right, JD Martinez.
JD's out, so finally someone's
This
out.
is the second out, right?
Yep.
Flies.
Flies out, so that prevents him.
Deep
right
right
field. Well,
All right, JD.
run around third, 2 outs. Just get through the
Moves him
batter.
over to
It's
third.
2 going to the
Trey
bottom.
Turner, though, and this season he's been a hard batter to get through.
So if Henry loses this game, he's locked into third. He's looking like what's going to happen. Which is
And
just
Leo and
really-
Lucas would head into a historic run for first place.
No,
tied.
if Henry were able to win out this season, and then if everything went Henry's way, then there would be, for the first time ever in FLB history, there would be a week 9.
Because the rule is if everyone's tied heading into the if everyone's tied after the season, everyone has the same record, you play an extra week, and you continue to play extra week until the tie is broken. So,
Okay.
Trey Turner.
Turner stops, he's out.
No, you got it right.
Okay.
That one's a grounder to third. 3.
Rounder
So-
out to third.
Okay, I'm doing
Wait.
No, I
so,
said that first.
let me say
Yeah,
something.
that's first.
What? Oh yeah, that's sorry, I said third. Anyway, so Leo couldn't score anymore. Now the inning is done.
Okay, so in this inning, Leo scored a run, got 2 hits, a homer by Ortiz and a double by Pujols, and then the next 2 batters got out. We head to the bottom of the third.
What?
Bottom of the third?
Yeah,
Bot three.
bottom of the third.
Yeah, okay.
Bot 3. Got the top 3 and you got the bottom.
So Henry's not out of this. It's a 2-run game in the bottom of the third. So after this inning, they're halfway through. But Henry's got 4 innings to score 2 runs. That's not impossible.
Something you might notice, I'm not sure if you can see that far out to my area, but Henry doesn't use cards. Leo does. It's a thing. Traditionally, FLB you use the baseball cards when you're playing the
I
game,
use the baseball cards to
but-
look through my team
Yes,
and like.
but Henry doesn't. I'm not sure why, but he's gotten it so he can fit all his stuff on one piece of paper. It's a questionable strategy. Lucas uses cards as well, but it's definitely something that
Except
Been a
I'm very
long day.
superstitious with the cards. I have to put the cards on in the specific order.
yeah, it's
And if something is ruined, then I'm not going to do well that inning.
yeah, but you still do all on innings and against me.
Yeah. It's
All right, let's go, Henry.
That
so
means
up
I
to
have
the
to
plate
counter.
is
I have to
Harper,
counter superstition.
who has like a 273 batting average this season.
You will.
Harper has a hit. No.
I like how you predict it and you get it every single time.
Round out.
Rounder
Over
to
to the pitcher.
Henry, he's not going to have a hit when you say he has a hit.
Okay.
Look, do you want me to
So Henry, it's still early, so even if he doesn't score this inning, he's still got 3 innings to leave him on.
Henry, do you want me to use my magic?
He's still got a little time to leave his mark on this game, but you really need to start striking and putting some pressure on Leo. He did that in 1 inning, but then, Verlander sucks. So. All right. Here is the back end of Henry's lineup, Posey, who's been decent this season.
F1.
No jinx, please. Yes! Posey, 9 or 10. 9 or 10.
5 singles.
Single
To deep right field. So 1 out single for Buster Posey.
Probably will amount to nothing because he can't steal, so it's not really a big deal, but
How many
Alright,
hits are there? 1?
Yeah.
One down Betts, who's was the MVP candidate for Henry, but he's like in a 1 for 8 slump right now. So Betts,
Nope.
That's 1.
table, strike 1,
It was a 3.
and he's out
Yeah.
again.
Come on, grind out. Strike out.
Strike
Well,
out.
it's good, but not as good as grind out.
It's
Strike out.
Trout.
Would have gotten the double play. So 2 down.
Big opportunity for Trout.
Who's never really had much success in FLB. He's the best player in it, but he's really
Actually,
just
he's
never.
batting over 300 this season.
Yeah, but he's just not really. He's never been an eye-opening player. Never won an MVP. Never really been a candidate. And actually,
Full
never been a
trade in
candidate.
season.
I don't even know if he's ever won a all FLB in the outfield. So yeah. And
All right, so I mean, like
Remember
Trout. If Trout homers, it's
Remember
tied.
season 1 where
But you're really just hoping for an RBI.
Who?
Since
oh yeah, that's and Williams also the all FLB catcher.
Like you just really
And Paul
need.
Goldschmidt won the MVP.
You really
That
need.
wasn't that bad. I mean,
All right.
Ryan Henry still played.
Let's go roll.
I've played him.
I've played him.
All right, here's Trout. So home run ties it. He just needs an RBI though. Like Henry needs to start striking. And Trout, who's good but struck out his first time up, is out because he sucked. He
Struck out. So back-to-back K's. Kershaw gets out of it. 1.
You're
Okay,
dealing
I'm
with Lindor though. Next.
Okay, so in this inning, there was a 1-out single by Posey, and then back-to-back strikeouts finished it off, and that was pretty much it.
So Leo's been very interesting with what he's doing with Clayton Kershaw. So he let in a homer in the second, but because he pitched a bullpen game last inning, he's not available to he doesn't have a lot of bullpenners ready because he pitched actually all of his bullpenners except for his closer Craig Kimbrell in his last game. So he needs Kershaw to go long innings. As I said, he has got Chris Sale in the bullpen, but he wants to save him so against Lucas he can relieve him. Since he's starting unreliable Felix Hernandez, who hasn't been really good this year. So
But Clayton Kershaw, on the other hand, is the leading Cy Young
On
candidate
your-
right now. What?
on your team, not on my team. Anyway.
No, he's the leading Cy Young candidate on my team,
Yeah.
but
Anyway, so Leo's being very cautious. He doesn't want to take him out too early, and he bounced back from the home run. So, who's up? Juan Soto.
Clayton Kershaw just has a pretty good start. He will probably
Garcia.
win Cy Young for Lucas, but for Leo, Kershaw is not going to win Cy Young.
Been really bad this season. We're halfway through this ballgame. Leo's
Unless
got a
he threw like
3-1.
12 perfect innings, he probably won't win the Cy Young.
Thank you to all watching. Yeah, how many? Oh, is that double digits?
It is 10.
Yes, 10.
Let's go. People are coming back.
It's the highest we've ever got today.
Okay.
All right, Juan Soto.
So does
We're
one.
16 on the first live stream, but I get it. Without the live chat, it's less exciting.
Really is.
Can't blame you guys.
Also, I don't know. Like this one just wasn't made as big of a deal.
Juan Soto. That's a what?
Something.
Pop out. It's a pop out. That's the first pop out.
Severino still in the game. He let in a few runs, but Henry's not going to go and put James Paxton in because James Paxton kind of sucks.
As he said earlier.
Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah, it went way under the table. Sorry, guys.
No, that went this way.
No, it went under the table. I can see it. Brief intermission
Wait,
for
this is the
dice under the
14th
table.
game, right? Wait, so
That is one, though. One strike. Brief intermission. Now you get to see me dancing.
dance.
Which is much preferable to see my dad dance.
I wish we knew who was watching.
Yeah, we can't see that. Wait, I need something to something has to be I can hook under there to grab the dice. Because I very stupidly dropped the dice.
Where? Here?
Maybe this way.
Under here?
No, under this. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna tell some jokes that are kind of bad. Why did the chicken cross the road? There's no reason. He just wanted to cross the road because it's life. It's life.
Crossroads.
I mean, you cross roads in life. Why
You
would
take on challenges and crossroads? Why do you need to know why the chicken did it? It's his own life.
yeah, it's
These are
personal.
terrible, terrible jokes.
That's what I said.
Okay, I got the dice.
Okay, got the
Comedy
dice.
from Lucas. Let's go.
No more
Bye,
bad
bye.
comedy from Lucas.
Yeah, I don't even know
I
if you
really
can follow
liked it.
that. All right. 1 out for Jose Ramirez, who homered earlier
That's the
today.
bad. Who's gonna homer again?
Next time we have a pause, I'm gonna tell the funniest joke ever to Leo.
Cool. All right, 1 out for Jose Ramirez. 2.
Yep. Knew it.
Who's pitching? Luis Arias.
No.
Yes! 9! That's a walk. He walks. Come on. So the rule for walks is if
Over average, under year.
it's
If it's a 1, 2, 3
between the
inning,
batting average and the on base percentage.
if there is time before Leo is finished setting up, you will see Comedy Lucas.
All right, JT Real Molto. So stay on because you don't want to miss it.
Ryumoto, if
Comedy
he grounds
Lucas.
out into double play inning, he will ground out.
Yes!
Base double play. That ends the inning.
And Jose Ramirez is so close. to
Okay,
getting-
this inning there was a walk, and a double play, and now time for Lucas Comedy. Okay, Henry, I'm gonna tell you the funniest joke
Okay.
in Leo's eyes ever.
Okay.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Joe.
Joe, what?
Joe farted on the couch and now it's ruined.
So it's a weird joke.
It's such a good.
Okay,
joke,
Lucas,
too.
more comedy.
No, death
Comedy Joe.
Lucas.
Whoa, I am comedy.
No. Okay, who will win?
At this point,
Come on, Joe.
Okay, no.
all right.
Where
Let's
did
go.
you
I'm
go?
ready.
Come on, Joe.
He's ready.
At this point, after all the problems we've had in this live stream, we're just kind of
Okay,
it's much less professional than
It is Franny Lindor who's batting for a really good average.
Bottom
Has a lot of home runs, but so for one today. And Henry needs a spark. He's got to score 2. So Lindor is just getting on base and setting up for Nelson Cruz.
Please stop, Lucas.
Would be big. Here is Lindor. Come on, let's see something. Okay. Yes! Yes! Oh, only double.
Deep left. All right,
left
a
field.
leadoff double. Stop!
A leadoff double for Lindor, and now Pujols who homered in his first at bat. If he homers again, it's a tie game. Wouldn't that be incredible? Can we stop, Leo? Actually, stop.
I'm
No.
taking away all the fences. Okay, that's just all, guys.
Just roll.
Pujols, could he homer again and tie this ball game? Pujols. Oh, fudge. He strikes out. Now Cruz, who's got a very
We're
good
better on
chance
second with
of
one
getting
out.
a home run. If he gets a hit, it could be a home run, which would tie the game. Here is Cruz. Nelly Cruz, come
Don't
on.
cheer.
You can get a
You're
hit.
not a fan.
You can get a hit. Come
The
on.
post-game and pre-game show.
Strike one. Jinx me, please.
Didn't jinx you.
Cruz. Oh, that was so
it
close.
was so close.
I thought it was going to go on that 10.
All right, Cruz strikes out back-to-back Ks.
He's
For
got a lot of
Clayton
kids.
Kershaw.
He's got 1, 2, 3, 4.
A
All right.
lot. Wait, 1,
Okay, no, just roll.
2,
Just
3,
roll.
4, 5. 5 Ks.
That's
He's a
not a
back-to-back.
strikeout.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
One to lead.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, because Trout has a big connection today. All right, so Altuve's the last hope. Lindor on second. They need something here. Come on.
The reason why we made this 3-strike rule is because once I rolled like 7 straight off the table,
Yeah.
and Henry got really annoyed.
Let's go, Henry.
So I
Really.
just made
Come on, Altuve, you need to get a hit. We can't get a double and not score runs because, like, in this position, we need to start scoring runs.
Yes, you do.
Run prevent. We're not
That
going to
jinx.
keep, like, we need to score. Yeah, it was
Strike 1.
We need to score
was a
because, like, we need to score because, like, we need to tie the game, but also Leo's going to start striking. We got to get something here.
He already has.
Come on,
started
Altuve!
striking.
He's out.
No! No!
Well, that's a fly out.
Okay, inning
Fly
break.
out to shallow rest, and that's it.
Okay, inning break. There was a leadoff double, and then nothing happened. Now comedy with Lucas.
No. No, make it stop.
Knock, knock, joke with me.
No, wait. Knock, knock.
Who here?
Bob.
How's Bob doing?
Well, Bob's doing fine, but knock, knock.
Bob.
Okay, comedy with Lucas doesn't work unless you actually follow the
Okay.
knock, knock.
Who's there?
Bob.
Bob who?
Bob? I don't know who Bob is. She's just a random person.
These jokes are so awful.
I know, right? Okay, one
Hey,
more joke.
Lucas.
No, wait,
No,
one.
hey, Lucas, not
I'm
that.
ready.
Okay, he's ready. You can tell me
Ooh, let's go.
it's bad.
Why are you
comedy
giving me
with
that?
people
Oh, yeah, I'm up again. Hit, home run, lead.
Alright, who's up? Sorry. This is just really falling apart. Okay, back. So just turn it back.
Now we're starting.
Yeah, we've
Comedy
lost
with
2
Lucas.
people.
How many do we have?
8.
Okay,
Well,
that's still pretty good. So in that game is one. Alright. Alright, that flies out to center. I'm surprised. Center the floor. It's the top.
Yeah, we'll go out after this for Joel. So Joel is in the bullpen.
Robinson Cano now.
Rob Cano, who needs to start getting out more often.
What?
He's out.
He needs to start what?
Getting out more often.
Why does he need to start?
Because like he gets hits too much, and I'm worried he's gonna
Getting
steal
out.
the MVP.
I thought you meant like you need to go outside more often. I'm like, what? Okay, 2 outs. Both fly out to center field.
Gonna get out. Yes.
2?
No.
2. Why did he say yes?
I don't know.
It's a hit.
He is single, so probably his damage list. The last time he got a 2-out single, Jose Ramirez.
Infield. Lindor.
Oh yeah, he's like
20% chance that you're gonna run.
Come on, Lindor. Lindor, fun fact, in the Season 3 World Series, which I won, Lindor robbed a single to win it.
To end the game. Then the World Series. Yeah.
All right, here's Lindor with a
The
chance.
season. Strike one.
Strike 1. Oh, he doesn't do it.
And
So single
2
for
out. Single for Ortiz. Now Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols with a chance for an RBI, but he's not going to do it because if he does, I'll kill Leo. Yes.
I guess I'm gonna live.
Severino gets a strikeout. Okay, now you got to tell me how many strikeouts Severino's gotten in this game.
I'll tell you in a minute, but wait. That was a 1-hit run. Lucas, inning recap. Inning recap, Lucas. Come on.
Okay, inning recap and jokes with Lucas and Henry. This inning there was not much. There was just like a single. Now jokes with Henry. Henry, what was your joke?
Knock, knock, Lucas.
Wait, Henry. First, I need to tell you about the 7 strikeout numbers. Wait, when did he come in?
He came in.
No, wait, I've got.
No, just wait. 1 2/3.
1 2/3.
I know he didn't let any runs away first. I think.
1 strikeout. The last batter.
Okay, now how many runs and hits?
How many runs? He came at what? 1 2/3.
Yeah.
Oh, how many runs?
All
3
runs charged
3
in that.
runs.
All runs in that inning before
And how many
there
hits?
in the
How
second.
many hits? 7.
That's not very good.
No,
Okay.
he only had 2 runs because there was a single, and then he brought him in.
What?
There was a single, then he brought him in. And then
2
there was a
runs?
2-run
Okay,
home run.
sure.
So just 2 runs. 2 runs are charged to him. 1 run's charged to Verlander.
Okay. All right. Knock, knock.
No, I'm too lazy to get up. I don't want to answer
Okay.
the door.
Just say who's there.
Okay, who's there?
Pickles.
Really?
Okay, these are
I don't know
all
if Pickles was the
Pickle.
first.
No, just pickle.
All right, let's go. I'm ready.
I'm
Leo,
ready.
say.
No, wait, Pickle too.
Pickle who? I don't know. I'll pickle you, and I'll put you in a pickle jar, and you get all pickled and bumpy.
Oh, we hit an hour. We just hit an hour. Oh, we're down to 7 people.
That was so funny.
All right, let's go.
All right. So Henry's hitting again. He's still down by 2 here.
Bottom of the 5th.
Bottom of the 5th. He does not have a lot more opportunities to score. He needs to get that started. Here is Arenado, who sucks. He's like has an under 2 batting average, and he won't get it there. And he will
Line out.
line out to first. Now Harper. He's got to get a hit because if he doesn't, that really sucks. Okay. Harper. He's gonna hit deep left field. That ball's going over and it's
Yeah, so
gone.
Henry, you might confuse people because they can't see the rules, so they might not know that Bryce Harper didn't actually just hit a home run.
I mean, he did.
They might be really confused right now. Alright, but that's a line out. 3rd, 2 down. Alright, trying to finish it off as Henry finishes his 2nd time through the order.
This is just so annoying. Like, why can't I get hits? Why can't I get runs? Because your team sucks. No, it doesn't. Stop shitting me. Okay, here's Posey. He singled in his first at bat. He's out.
Alright, that's the
He's gonna hit. Deep
round.
left field. That ball's gone. Yes, I win.
He did not get a hit. He did not get a hit.
notification. We got nothing.
Okay, in this inning, it was 1, 2, 3 inning. Now time for jokes with Lucas and Henry.
Wait, attention in the bullpen. Guys, attention in the bullpen. Craig Kimbrell.
Oh, by the way, Joel's pitching.
Oh, Henry,
Yeah?
I'm telling you a joke.
Okay.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Bob.
How we doing?
He's doing fine. No, say who's there.
Who's there?
Well, Bob.
Babu.
Well, Bob is a human being who has a job. His job is somewhere in the world, and that somewhere in the world is somewhere, and he's coming to.
All right, I'm all done.
Because he's distant family.
Okay. Now.
These jokes are
Knock.
Who's there?
I didn't actually think of a joke. It was a knock.
Okay, roll.
All right, go. Wait, no, I'm up.
No. Hit. That's a hit.
No, I'm up.
Actually, down to 5 people, but we're down to 5 people.
What?
Oh,
We're not that's as low as it's got. Yeah, people.
Please, come back.
Comedy with
Back.
Okay,
people hate comedy with
Come
Lucas.
back.
Nobody wants to watch it.
I'm not
Comedy with Lucas has cost us 5 people.
I'm not going to do comedy with Lucas anymore.
Right, 6th inning, JD.
JD, who's about to hit a home run. And,
Okay, I'm gonna.
every single batter who's gonna hit a home run, we're gonna have to create a mercy limit because this game just taking too long.
What's the score?
Oh, we're well past an hour.
What? That's a 5 is a. Oh, Joel's is pitching?
Yeah.
So let's go. Pop out to pitcher.
Hi there. Hi.
Stop it, Henry.
Let's
All right.
go Wildcats.
Stop it, Lucas.
Let's go
Wildcats.
Wildcats.
1 out.
Let's go
That
Wildcats.
shuts you up. All
Oh
right.
no, he's 2.3. No.
Security! Stadium security! Man on the field!
All right.
No.
What hit?
Why did they do that? I'm a loyal champion.
No, Henry, we're losing.
You just knocked all your cards off the table.
It's not fair. Why you have to do so well?
Let's go.
What if
What
I
hit does
won?
he
Let's
got?
go Wildcats.
8. Home run!
Whoa!
Deep left field! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Screaming.
The
Oh,
fourth-
screaming.
The 4th total homer, my 3rd homer. Stop it.
Stop screaming.
Okay, Jesus.
I got him. Stadium security.
Okay,
Stop it.
I guess
Stop.
Stop losing subscribers.
Are we at 4?
No, we're at 6.
Stop. We're just in it for the money.
Pillow fight.
No. Stop it, guys. Stop.
Okay. No, I'm trying to break it up. I'm not.
Okay, let's go. Trey Turner, home run.
Is
that
that
solo?
count? It doesn't count. It doesn't
Solo,
count.
yeah,
it doesn't
solo.
count. Remember that rule, Lucas? Lucas, remember that rule? It doesn't count because of that rule.
Okay,
Oh yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
The rule that they're talking about is a fake rule that they made. That's it. Whenever anything happens, they always go. All right, 1 soda. 1 out, and it's 4-1.
Let's go Wildcats.
Oh! Back to glass over. Stop it.
It's not Henry, stop. Henry, just stop.
Stop.
Okay, I'll pull out the pillows.
Yeah, no, then you just get to his fist. Back to back. No, that's a double.
Yes. Hey, why does it matter? I'm down 4-1. It's the top of the 6th.
Yeah, but you.
Let's go
Oh, and
Wildcats.
also, Jules is like now kind of.
Let's go Wildcats.
He doesn't want me to get back to Black Blast. That's why he's. That's why he's happy.
Yeah.
All right, 1 out. Jose, he's 2 for 2 today with the 2-run Boston award.
Watts do not
He's
carry
not 2 for
sets.
2.
He's out.
He's 1 for 1.
2.
Okay, yeah, sure. He's 1 for 1. Well, now he is 1 for 2 because he's struck.
Struck it out.
Runner on second, 2 down for JT. And if JT gets out here, Leo would have made it exactly 3 times through the order. He will. So, pop out to catcher. That's kind of an interesting thing. So, Soto's double doesn't get anywhere, but it's 4.
Okay,
Alright,
so there is
3 runs need to score. It's the top of the
Okay,
inning.
there is a homer.
It's the inning.
It's
All right, attention now, Craig Kimbrell.
Is it the bottom of the 6th?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my comedy. I win.
No, Henry, you would not have my head. I win.
No, he has to do the inning replay.
I go back.
I have to
Inning
do the
replay.
inning. I have to do the inning replay. So in this inning there's a home run and a double and so there's a homer and a double. That homer made it 4-1. That was a huge hit for Leo, and Henry really didn't like it. The fourth homer today, unlike the last game with no homers. Okay, sir.
Okay, please.
All right, Craig Kimbrell, let's go. Let's finish it off.
Alright, I hold this on my head to keep myself calm because I don't want it to fall when I jump around it. Alright, okay, I'm just gonna do 1, 2. I'll be there.
All right, let's go roll.
Here's that.
I can use it.
He's out.
He's out.
Strike one.
Strike out.
Strike one out. And Kimbrell gets the first.
Now trap.
2 more. By the way, we won't be hearing dirty water if I win. Another strikeout back to back because, again, copyright issues.
Wait, is Chris
Man.
still in the mound?
Oh, no, it's
Let's go.
back to back blast.
Okay, now it's Lindor, who's been pretty good.
Trout is over 3.
Wildcats.
Yeah, I know. And now it's Lindor. Even if he gets a big home run, which he probably
Oh yeah,
will.
you want to hear something crazy? His top 2 spots in the order, Mookie Betts and Mike Trout, probably the top 2 players in the MLB right now. Definitely the top 2 players in the MLB right now are currently 0 for 6, striking out 5 times. Now that's pretty cool.
Let's
Let's go.
Wildcats.
All right, Kimbrell comes in, looking at the same, strikes out back-to-back batters.
Okay, so here's Lindor.
Let's
He's
go,
really good, but like
Wildcats.
still, they need a lot more than just one big hit.
Let's go.
Here's Lindor, who doubled his last at bat. He's got a hit.
No! He's out. He's out. Line out. Pitcher.
That's the game. That's the game.
I'm not screaming.
I'm talking. That's the game. That's the game. That's the game. That's the game. Let's go. Let's go.
So Leo wins this game at a final of 4-1. A pretty good game, better than the last live streamed game. That's for sure.
Let's go. So yeah, normally you'd hear dirty water, not this time though. 1, 2, 3. Game over.
That sucked. I'm locked into the 3rd seed.
All right. Well,
And
Lucas
Henry-
will break it all down in the post-game show in a moment. First, we're gonna win, loss, save, finish up these scorecards. Me and Henry will bring it out, and then we'll get a post-game show.
Sucks so bad. Why do I have to be the 3rd seed? Come on.
So now Henry is officially in the 3rd seed of play. There is no chance that he can get any further. And I gotta wait. Can you? Just,
And that is painful.
wait, can you guys
It
do
wasn't a
the?
very close game from the start.
Can
It
you
was
guys do the MVP and runner-up?
It was very closely, very
Just give us a minute.
okay.
Come here.
Very quickly. Leo gets up to a 2-run lead. But
Henry,
Henry,
can you do some
can I
MVP
talk?
for a couple of minutes?
very quickly he gets up to a 2-run lead. But then, oh look, Henry gets a home run. Maybe this isn't just an easy win. But then Leo has to score another run. Hey, it's still 2 runs, and Henry has 4 innings left to make up 2 runs. That shouldn't be so hard. Oh, Leo scores another run. Oh, Henry cannot score a run for his life. Like, this seems like I just went back to pre-All-Star game when I couldn't get hits for my life, and I never scored a lot of runs. It's like, why?
So yeah, Leo finishes the game with 4 runs over 11 hits. So that's a lot of hits for a 6-inning game and a lot of runs. Henry gets 1 run over 3 hits. So really not very good. He struck out a total of 7 times in the game, which doesn't seem like that many, but that's over 21. So he struck out 1/3 of his at-bats, which isn't very good. Not 1/3 of his out, 1/3 of his at-bats. The win goes to Clayton Kershaw, who actually had a really good start. How many strikeouts did I say you had? 7? He went 5 innings, letting in 3 hits, 1 run with 5 strikeouts. The loss goes to Justin Verlander, who did not have a very good game. He went 1 and 2/3, letting in 3 runs, 2 runs. Yeah, not a good start.
Wait, no, this
And
is
the
wrong.
save is Craig Kimbrell, who had a 1-2-3 to end it in the bottom of the 6th. He struck out the first 2 batters, made the last one fly out. That is the end of the game. We're going to keep the broadcast going for a couple of minutes, and then we'll hand it over
Save
to Lucas
Kimbrell?
for the post-game show.
No, we have to do
Lucas-
MVP and runner-up.
Yeah, no, we'll do that after. Remember, we had planned this. Anyway, so
Nobody was really listening to when you were talking about the
anyway,
Yeah.
so Leo manages to keep Chris Sale out of the game, which is a big win for him. because, as I said, he was going to pitch him because he didn't have any bullpenners, but he decided to hold him out, left Kershaw in, and that was really big for him because it allowed Kershaw pitched really. Yeah, sure. Kershaw. I mean, we're needing to decide MVP. But anyway, Kershaw. Yeah, we did. Anyway,
Can you just discuss on camera?
Kershaw pitched Kershaw pitched really well for the rest of the game. So he had a great game the rest of the way, and so it was good that Leo left him in, and it meant he didn't have to pitch Chris Sale. So Chris Sale will be ready to pitch against Lucas in their next game, which is the next game of the season. Henry's locked into the 3rd seed, so he's going to be playing the wild card game, and he's going to be away. Leo goes to 8-6, ties it up with a miraculous comeback. Coming into this week, he was down by 2 games. Coming out of this, he's tied. Literally every game he went his way. He won his 2 games, and Lucas lost all his games. So we'll head into
records.
Yes.
we'll head
We're
into
doing records for the
God,
draft.
cool. Dude, we're in a live stream. Anyway, so we head into the last week. It's gonna be a great final week. I see we're down to 5 viewers. That kind of sucks. It's gonna be a great final week. It's gonna be a great race for first place. We'll see another live stream on around Thanksgiving. That'll probably be a
Season 5,
playoff.
or it could be a
It'll
playoff.
probably be a playoff game for season 4. So that's it in the broadcast. Lucas, we're gonna take these scorecards, decide MVP and
No,
runner-up.
I need the scorecards for them because I don't remember it.
Take it away.
Really? Can I
Good
just
luck.
see it? How
Good luck.
Okay, because I can't use the scorecards, that's kind of annoying. But, well, this game was solid. In the first inning, it was just kind of boring. There was 2 hits on Leo's side, but only one of them was a true hit, or the runner actually stayed on base. But the other 2.5 was not count. In the second inning, it got a little more exciting. Leo hit a 2-run homer by a player that was not expected to hit a 2-run homer in this inning, and that was pretty exciting. I think there was 1 out when that happened. Everyone got pumped up. It was looking a lot more exciting. That was the first FLB home run on a live stream, which is history in FLB, but it's not too big of a history because it's not the first ever FLB home run. Next, batting in the bottom of the second inning, Francisco Lindor, Albert Pujols hit a homer to make it a 1 game. That really changed my thoughts on the outcome of the game because in the past couple of games, the team that had scored first was not looking like they were going to win the game, and so that was just a huge up from the last game. And there was 2 homers in the second inning total when there was no homers in the last game that we live streamed. And then in the third inning, there was another home run. That was by Juan Soto. And I think that is when we started doing comedy with Lucas, which was pretty solid. One of my favorite parts of the game, actually. And then top 6, there was a solo homer. No, wait, that was when there was back-to-back on. So in the top of the 6th, there was another solo homer. Bottom of the 6th, 1, 2, 3. And as Leo said, 0 for 6 with the top 2 hitters in Leo and Henry's order. Mookie Betts and Mike Trout went 0 for 6 with 5 strikeouts. That is insane amount of strikeouts. And then I also want to talk about me and Henry's game that we mentioned a couple of times. Earlier in the game, Lucas had the bases loaded. I think that was the bottom of the 2nd. Bases loaded and 2 outs. There was the bases loaded, and there was bases loaded, 2 down, or 1 down, and Buster Posey came up to the plate, and he got a ground out to the catcher, which resulted in a double play and was kind of annoying. For me because I didn't score. We had a little bit of an argument because of I thought it was going to be a bases clearing triple because the next batter got a hit, which resulted in a bases clearing triple. And you have the MVP and runner-up.
Yeah, but I'm just going to get the score.
Okay.
You want us to announce it now?
Sure. Okay, we're going to take a quick little break to announce the MVP and the runner-up. Where's Henry?
All right. Your game, MVP is Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez. He went 1 for 2 with a 2-run blast and a strikeout, but he also walked, so it's really like he went 2 for 3. He had the biggest impact. He struck first with his big 2-run blast, so huge impact on the game, on the winning team. He cracked the game open. He won the game for Leo. Doesn't hurt that he tapped on a walk later on as well. He was the first one to score. He scored the most runs. He got a 2-run blast, obviously. So yeah, he contributed the most to Leo's win. He was the most valuable player. And the runner-up is
David Ortiz, who went 2 for 3 with a home run and a single, and he had a really nice game. Even though he had a single to Ramirez's walk, which is slightly better, Ramirez had 2 RBIs on his home run, which is a little bit better, and also it just felt like Ramirez made more of an impact. He struck first. He was really the reason Leo's success. Half his runs scored on that home run. So we gave JD the runner-up. A close second to runner-up, though, was Albert Pujols. Yeah. A close second, though, was Albert Pujols, who had a home run.
So your MVP is Jose Ramirez. Your runner-up is David Ortiz. We'll have sent it back to Lucas with the post-game show. Take it away, Lucas.
Okay, so also, now that I got the scorecards, I can officially say that in the third inning, it was David Ortiz who hit that homer, and then back-to-back, or almost back-to-back, it was Trey Turner who homered, and then Juan Soto doubled, and then it was a strikeout and a pop-out to the catcher. The players individually, MVP was the MVP was Jose Ramirez. He was 1 for 2 with an RBI, a two-run homer. He walked, which is underrated stat, actually. People think that walks are just taking 4 balls, but it's actually harder than you think to draw a walk, which he did. It's part of the reason why he was the most valuable player. David Ortiz had a homer and an RBI, a single. He also lined out. He lined out to the shortstop. The homer, that was a big part, made it 3-1, and he was one of the better players. And then on the pitching side of things, Clayton Kershaw went 5 innings, 1 run. Clayton Kershaw went 5 innings. He allowed 1 run, and he let in only 3 hits. He let in 6 hits, or 3 or 4. I think 3. Yeah, 3 hits. He let in 3 hits, which is a really solid start for Clayton Kershaw. And then on the other end for pitching, Henry's starter Justin Verlander did not do too well. He only went 1 2/3 innings, which is really not a good start. And then Luis Severino came in, did pretty well, only let in 2 runs. And then in the top of the 9th or 6th, Aroldis Chapman homered, Aroldis Chapman let in a home run. I personally was sort of glad about that homer, even though I was rooting for Henry, because in the standings, if Henry won, that would mean I'd be in first place heading into the last week, and it would be a 1 game to clinch, but now I have to win 2 games to clinch, or otherwise a tiebreaker, which I am home in. So I was rooting for Henry, but because I'm a Red Sox fan, Aroldis Chapman is the Yankee, and I'm not a huge fan of the Yankees. So that was a big game. Inning, and then this game only went to 6 innings. Only went to 6 innings, but in those 6 innings, it was a pretty good game. And now it is time for interviews. Leo! Interviewing you. Okay. Welcome to the interview. So how does it feel to be above the 3rd seed for the first time in your career?
Great. I mean, I've been in the 3rd seed every single year, and now since Henry's clinched 3rd seed, obviously I can't be it. So I know I'm at least going to be 2nd. I've got a good chance at first. I know I'm at least going to be 2nd, and it feels great. I've always been the worst team in the league. Now I'm not. Now I can't be. And it just feels really good to know I'm not last place.
Okay, when Henry hit the home run, did you feel like you had less of a chance of winning, or did you feel like
Well, that definitely hurt.
Or did you feel like it was still gonna be a blowout? That wasn't.
That definitely hurt because it swung them up. Sure, I was still up, but it really made it feel like he was winning the game. Then Ortiz came out, hit that clutch homer, and then at that point, things started just deteriorating for Henry. Even though I only scored one run on the
Turner home run.
Turner homer. Even though I only scored one run on the Turner homer, I still was getting runners and scoring every inning. And Henry just couldn't do anything on offense. He got 3 hits the whole game. So I feel like Ortiz's point was the tipping point. Because even though Ramirez gave me the lead for good, I never lost that lead. I feel like when Henry hit that home run, when Albert Pujols hit that home run, it really felt like it was like, oh shit, this game's close. Sorry about the swearing. But then Ortiz hit that blast, and then it was like, yep, I've got a 2-run lead again. I can be comfortable. And then at that point, I went like this, and Henry went like this.
Okay. Were you surprised by the outcome of the game? I don't think you were.
No, as
I
I
just
said,
kind of wrote that question middle of that second inning, so I thought, well, it might change. So
well, as I said in the pregame show, I said I was confident I was going to win this game. I was, and look what happened. So yeah, I'm not surprised at all. I was really hyping myself up in the pregame show, and it wasn't.
You weren't the only one hyping yourself up. I was hyping yourself up too.
Thanks.
I was hyping you up too, mostly because all the odds were on you. Henry was at home, and he had not done well at home. So, one more question. One more question. How did it feel to hit the first ever FLB home run on the live stream?
It was great. I don't know if the live stream doesn't make it that special.
No, it
3
doesn't.
home runs. I have not been a home run hitting team this season. My offense has not been doing really well. Lately, I've been relying on my pitching mostly, which has been stellar. But it feels really great to start hitting homers because honestly, pitching, sure, you can pitch a great game, but it's just like 1 out and then it's another out. So it's just little things piling up. But if you hit a big home run, that's just like one big thing. That's just like, wow, that's awesome. So it feels really good to start like having an explosive offense, hitting 3 home runs in the game, scoring 4 runs, because that's just not really what my team has been like this season. It's something I've kind of been regretful.
Okay, Henry, it's your interview time. Thank you for coming. Henry.
Wait, Lucas, have I still not won at home?
Yeah, you still not want to.
Don't use space. That sucks. Okay.
Okay, first question. What did it feel like to allow 3 home runs in this game? And, well, there's a total of 4 homers in the game, so you allowed 3/4 of them. So
Terrible, horrible, annoying. I mean, like, my offense just couldn't get going. I got the home run by Pujols, which gave me a little momentum, but other than that, I got a few bases here and there that didn't amount to anything. It's like, and that's tough enough. That's a little bit demoralizing to just not be able to get a hit. But when the other team's just smashing dinger after dinger, it's tough to like experiment with different pitchers, have them continue to fail. I mean, there was a stretch where Severino was doing pretty well, and he was not.
Yeah, he bounced back. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like it sucks to not be able to hit and then have the other team hitting home runs. Yeah, definitely.
Next question. What do you feel about being a last seed for the first time in your FLB career?
I mean, I've always been a good FLB team. I think I've still got the best overall record of any FLB manager.
Well, no, I think I might have it.
I don't think so.
No, actually, you might have it.
But, I mean, in that first season, I was really good. In the second season, I was worse, but I still competed for first seed.
You almost got the first seed. It was actually in
a wild card game.
It was a tiebreaker, me versus Henry. I ended up winning. I forget the final score of that game. It was 8. I had finished 8-5. He finished 7-6.
Yeah, and then the next game, and then the next season, I think I went 9-7 or 8-8.
In the next season, you went
9-7, right?
No, 8-8.
8-8.
Because last year I went 9-7.
Whatever the case, like I've always been pretty decent. Like I've always been competing for first seed, like getting pretty close, if not getting it. But this season, just like from All-Star break, from before the All-Star break, I just couldn't hit, and I couldn't pitch. And Scherzer
We're
was the
all
only
3
bright
and
spot
3
on my
after
team.
the All-Star
Yeah.
game, so you've actually been playing it
But
above your
post
level.
All-Star game, I feel like I've been playing like okay, this like I've been competing, and I'd feel pretty good if I was in this game. I've had 2 bad losses, the one against you and this one, but all the other games have been really close, and I've taken some of them. I'd feel pretty good, but it's just like I've played much better, and I love my improvement, but I haven't played well enough.
At the league,
I have to play so elite after going 2-8. I've got a
2 and 6.
2 and 6. I basically have to go 6 and 2 or 7 and 1, and I haven't been able to do that. So I'm happy with what I've done, and I would be proud of it if it was in a different circumstance. But like, I had to be way more than 3 and 3. I had to be way more than 500. And the good news is, 3rd seed automatically gets it. So I have a chance in the postseason, and I already lock myself into that good position. So I've won 2 of the 3 titles, and I've always had to deal with that 3rd pick, but now I get the 1st pick.
Yeah. Okay, and were you surprised by the outcome of the game? I'm guessing no. I wrote this question in the middle of the 2nd inning when it was kind of like 2-1.
I'm surprised by how not close it was, because the last time I played Leo, I won in a close game.
3-2.
And Leo beat me almost every time we played, but I really kind of close sometimes. And yeah, I'm definitely surprised that none of my pitchers could prevent runs, and my pitching, like, that was bad. But offensively, it was just terrible. Like, that's what I'm surprised about, because I've got a really, really good offense, and it's been playing really well lately. Lindor's amazing. Trout's been playing amazing. Betts is really, really good. Altuve's had a really nice season. Trout and Cruz have been emerging lately. Those guys have all been playing really well, and I came into this game thinking, like, I'm going to score 3, 4, 5 runs. And I got the Pools home run. I was like, okay, now things are getting going, and then they just went silent. So, surprised at the outcome, no. I came into thinking I was going to lose. Surprised about the score and my lack of offense, yes.
Okay, and final question. It's very similar to the final question of Leo's. How does it feel to hit the first home run in an FLB live stream?
I don't know. I mean, it's nice. It's nice to be in front of the screen and have everyone watching and send one out of the park. But I just wish it was to take a lead or to increase the lead instead of a home run that amounted to nothing.
Well, I mean,
I'm glad I scored, though. I'm really glad I got that, because if I had been shut out, that would suck.
when was the last shutout? Oh, wait, no, I know. Yeah, no, the last shutout was I mean, it seems like a long time ago that the last shutout was happened. Really? It was only a couple games ago. Week 6. First game of Week 6. Okay, thank you. And that will do it for the pregame show.
Thanks for watching.
Postgame show.
If you were one of those
watching.
6 or now 5 players, 5 people who just decided, you know what, through good and bad, I'm going to watch this game. Hour and a half, basically, for our broadcast.
Similar
We've
to
gotten
last
as
time
high
as
as
well.
10, as low as 5. Right now, we're hanging at that low. 4 likes. We encourage you to like, subscribe to our channel, and all the other stuff that we say in almost
So
every video.
thank you for
Thanks
watching. We'll do another one
Thank
Thanksgiving
you for
break.
watching.
We'll give you more details about that. Check the discussion page on our channel for those. Also, however else you got the information about this one. Thank you so much for watching. I know it was a little bit glitchy. The tech didn't work too well, but I'm glad you watched it. Anyway, I'm glad you liked it. I hope you liked it, and we'll see you next time.